We are finally at the Olympic Park. I've wanted to come here for so long.
During the Olympics.
This is where they played the Olympics. And up ahead, there's rings. Some of the park I do know is permanently closed as a result of the COVID pandemic and whatnot, but most of it's here. And look, dedication bricks. Okay, so we decided to go to the aquarium, but you have to buy it at a specific time. So it's not starting till 3 p.m. And so we were going to go to the World of Coke. So now we're here. I don't know why, we just felt like it. So we already bought tickets, now we're going inside.
Get your chin bro.
So Reagan is behind me playing in her playroom. Where is she? She's right there. Me and Reagan had met up with Erica and Heather for a little bit. We did go shopping. By the time we hit our second store, though, Reagan started having a tantrum. And it was more than the usual, I would say, tantrum that she throws, because she's only 18 months, so it's not too extreme. But it can be something that tries your patience. It's just not super extreme. But when she was at the store, she was just not shaking it. And I had picked her up and thought, okay, maybe you can't walk, but maybe we can move around the store in another way. But when I put her in the cart or carried her, she was just continuing to kind of throw herself around. And I'm aware that she has an ear infection only because the doctor had noticed it when they did her 18-month checkup, not because we were actively aware or concerned that she had something going on. She since has occasionally tugged at her hair or her ear, but not really. And she is on a medication for it. She was just at the doctor's, actually, maybe barely last month. Maybe it was January, maybe it was February, I'm not really sure. I'd have to look at the calendar. But she was just at the doctor not that long ago because she had a fever that had maintained for a few days. It did cause her not to go to school for a majority of the week, and they thought it was some sort of upper respiratory. They thought it could be viral. They thought it could be bacterial. They weren't really sure. They recommended we put her on an antibiotic if it was bacterial, and we gave her, it was amoxicillin, and we gave it to her probably 3 times, and I think it was by the time she puked the second time that we realized maybe it's the medicine. And then we immediately stopped. We said, you know what, forget it. This is not worth it. Reagan has never thrown up besides spitting up when she was an infant. So for her to have been puking, it's got to be the medicine. And fortunately for her, she was mostly getting over the cold, I would say, about that time. But I think why they prescribed the antibiotic was just because her mucus was just so thick. She seems sick right now. I think something's going around because I'm feeling it as well. I think it's the ear infection. I do. So as soon as she kind of just lost it at the store, I had said, I'm sorry to do this, but I gotta go home and just let her hang out at the house. And so we were able to make our way back to the house pretty quick, and we've been here since, and she seems okay. She's playing with her bells and whatnot. She's not really napped since being home, but whatever it was, I don't want to stress her out. It's not necessary. So I'd rather her just relax at the house, and we all left it as if she seems up for going out again, we can go out again. Have I shown you her playroom since we had it all decked out? Let me show you. This is all her toys. She's kind of made a mess of it right now, so it's not as staged as I could have gotten it, like the cubbies and so forth. She's kind of knocked them down. So I'll straighten that up in a bit. But anywho, this is kind of what's coming to her playroom. It's kind of really coming to life, I think. The only thing that would make this room more spick and span is maybe some decor up on this wall to give it something. So some of these toys are cute, some of them are old, some of them are childish, but I'm trying to keep generally them all available because I had thought maybe by having these cubbies, she would have more fun walking up and grabbing toys. It seems to be making the room messier faster, but I'm happy nonetheless that she's playing with things. And we actually got all these cubbies at a baby convention. It was pretty cool, so I am super excited that we found some of these. And we have little people in here, and I have the airplane, the bus, they all can hold little people. And so Reagan's been playing with them very well. I have some musical instruments in here that she's been jamming with. And she's got some miscellaneous electronics, but I think they're kind of the cubbies in which they normally reside are kind of mixing around. And these ones are the toys that I feel she's outgrown. These are baby toys. But I keep them because for a while I was... Ugh. What is that? For a while I was putting away the super baby toys and thinking I would just have it for the next baby. I would just have it boxed up. But I'm kind of in this attitude of... I could sit in this room. It's not going to harm anyone. So that's kind of where I've been with this. These are not Reagan's toys. These are dog toys. These ones, I think they are the innards to a stuffed animal. The dogs chew up the stuffed animal. Inside comes a squeaky toy. And when they ripped up the stuffed animal, they were no longer interested. And then Reagan claimed them. So that's what those are about. But like the walker, she's outgrown the walker. That's not really a toy that she really plays with, but she'll walk up and push a button for the electronic sounds. And then we have her toy kitchen tucked away in her castle. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Are you trying to get the blocks? Here. It's been fun for me to decorate this room. I would say collectively me and Will have bought the toys in here. Depending on the holiday or the occasion, I may have picked out some more than him. All right, so I am getting logged online for work as we speak. And hopefully it's going to be a good day. So I have been a little bad with working very late. Last night, for example, I had worked and it had passed 11 o'clock and I was still sitting there on the computer. And so I had said, oh my God, I gotta get off. I need to end my day. It's been dragging on so long. I hadn't even taken a lunch. So it was ridiculous. I do want to point out one thing. I work until 8:30 local time. So, and then I start my day typically at about 10 a.m. So I am working 10-hour days because I don't work on Friday. And so I'm able to get my full 40-hour week Monday through Thursday. What kind of stinks, of course, is when there's so much work that still needs to get done and there's not enough hours in the day. And I am stuck sitting there until it just gets done. And generally speaking, I don't mind if that's what needs to happen. It's usually when it starts to affect my personal life, such as my own plans, our family's plans. That's when working past that 8:30 time starts to become an issue. But in the case of, I would say overall, Will is really helpful with allowing me to continue to work. He will help maintain Reagan in whatever way he can to keep her content so I can go on with my work day. And he is really notorious, I would say, for always getting with Reagan and keeping her out of the house as close to that 8:30 mark as he can. He'll find things to do, whether it's shopping around, working on his boat, going to parks. Like, he tries to find stuff to keep them busy together, which I really do appreciate.
Bye.